Day 25, episode 25. Today, I just want to share about resilience. Okay, I want to share about this topic called resilience and bounce back. So, resilience is, as a whole, you will probably think of the word resilience as toughness. Okay, how resilient are you? How tough are you? How emotionally strong, physically strong? How you can take hardship? But a lot of people don't realize, right, when we talk about resilience, is that you actually need to be aware of when you need to rest, Because if you're just tough, right, if you're just tough, you tough through everything, eventually you will break. So resilience is not just knowing and having to be tough, but you have to strategize to know that when can you actually shortly, quickly take a break so that you can come back, recuperate, and continue being tough again. And resilience is also many aspects, is physical, mental, emotional. Resourcefulness is part of resilience. So I don't want people to think of resilience as being just foolhardy toughness. Okay, it's not foolhardy. It's a lot of strategizing and knowing how to be tough that you can actually sustain that toughness. So when you actually, I know when, like men, when we are struggling for our family, business people who, you want to brave through every tough times in the business, fighters who are training hardcore, and when you fight, you go all out, you lower down your defense and go all in, right? That's not resilience. You must understand is that resilience also require you to be smart about it. You bite the bullet harder than most people, but you must also realize that you must be able to bite it long enough that you don't fall off and die doing it. Okay, so there must be a strategy when we do resilience as well. I hope that one is something that we can actually look into. The second thing I want to talk about is called bounce back. Now, a bounce back is the ability to quickly recover from a fall, and also the ability to quickly move on. Move on if you lose. Move on if you didn't get what you want. Move on if your argument or your effort was actually not rewarded. But life goes on. Life goes on. You're not dead. Move on. Try again, or take a different route. Go for something else. Because there's also one of the things that I noticed that a lot of people, like for me, I deal with a lot of fighters. They're all mostly very resilient. It's just that sometimes they get a bit too foolhardy, or when they lose already, they don't know how to bounce back. So because they've been so resilient, and then they still fail and lose, right? I don't doubt their resilient part. I just realized that they don't know how to bounce back. They don't know how to move on after that. And this has also been true in a lot of business friends who, their business have fought through and toughened up many economical challenges. Comes COVID also, they really, really hold on to it. Eventually they burn out. Eventually finance runs out. And then losing the business is one thing, because losing a business, you can always build another one. But they don't have the ability to bounce back. Means once the business is lost, they even lost themselves. Their confidence have gone totally zero, go into depression and things like that. And I know it's easier said than done, because when people lose a business, it's a lot of heart and soul being lost there. But my friends, life still goes on. We have to have that ability to also bounce back very quickly. My practical is that, yeah, you probably will cry. I would probably cry if I lose a business. Be so disappointed with myself. I give myself a couple of days to maybe just get angry, sad, sulk, or whatever. But you have to come back. You have to come back to reality quickly. There are still people who require you. You still need to feed yourself. You still need to know that life goes on. Hard to pick up back whatever small pieces on the floor, but you have to bounce back. And the irony is that when we bounce back, we are actually also practicing a form of resilience because we have not given up on life yet. So, how many times have you been putting more resilient, being a little bit more smart about your resilience? And at the same time, can you bounce back? Have you the emotional maturity, the proper mindset to bounce back from failures? Because all that is also a form of resilience, and they need to work hand in hand together. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.